Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the vlog. I hope you are doing well. Sincerely, I hope you are doing well because DBG, I'm not. I'm just not, and I haven't been for like a week, and that means today is gonna be a little bit harder than I would like. I'm in the bathroom right now because I need to get myself together because I have to go on campus today for a meeting, which is one of the reasons why I'm like, today would be so much better if I didn't have to go to campus. But last week I missed a meeting, and I feel like it's cool when you miss one, but when you miss two, people start trying to get all up in your business, and I really don't have time. So I'm gonna go to campus, show my face, and honestly, from what I remember of the meeting invite, because I definitely need to go back and check it, this is one of those meetings that's like a couple hours long, so I'm not expecting like a full-blown chat session anyways. I am pretty much out of this, and yet and still, oh, and it's broken. Yeah, that happened yesterday. I need to get a new one. Let's try and make this glass half full. It's probably to my advantage that I'm being forced to go out today because I can potentially stop by Ulta and get a refill on that, and then maybe knock a couple other things out while I'm out in the general public. But yeah, I have that today, and oh, I just feel like I have a bunch of things going on in my brain all at one time, and it's just, I don't know. I'm struggling to just keep up with all of my thoughts, and also struggling to find ways to just release them in the atmosphere, because some of them are my business and some of them, quite frankly, are not. Like, there's legit stuff that I literally don't have any control over, but it's just not sitting well in here and in here, and it's just been very hard. So the whole purpose of me turning on the camera today, though, is because, quite frankly, last week I checked out. I checked out. I phoned it in. I just was not able to continue to manage like how I've been trying to manage. So it was just, phone it in. Phone it in. And realizing that that cannot be my MO for ever and ever and ever and always. Like, I have to pick a day to get up and try again. I'm just like, okay, today's the day. I'm going to try again and do my best, and we'll see where I land at the end of the day. As far as today goes, though, like I said before, I know I have that meeting that I need to go to on campus, and that's a little bit closer to lunch, but I also have a meeting right before that. So like, I have a meeting at 10. I think it's from like 10 to 10:30, and then I need to be on campus by 11. So I'm still toying with the thought of like, when am I actually supposed to leave this house to be there on time? Because I don't really like taking calls in the car, because I don't have noise canceling headphones. So I feel like when I'm on a call in the car, everyone can hear everything that's going on in the background. And because it's just me and one other person in this meeting, it's like, should I care that much? I don't really know. I don't really know. And honestly, this person probably is not going to care anyway. So what I may end up doing is starting the call from the house, and then rolling it over and continuing it in the car, so I can be to this other meeting on time. Because if y'all recall, was it the last meeting? No, it was like the meeting before last, like one of the long ones that it's like a company all hands kind of thing that I had to be on campus for. Your girl was mad late, just because I was driving around and around and around the parking lot, and I just don't want that to be my ministry today. I'm really just trying to fly under the radar as much as I can, because mentally and emotionally, I just don't have the extra bandwidth Okay, I just don't have it. Also, speaking of not having the extra bandwidth and how I 100% checked out last week, I know I kind of shot myself in the foot because now for sure I'm gonna have to get a move on in the next couple of days because I have things that are due that I barely worked on last week. So I know I have a list. What exactly is on that list right now? What immediately comes to mind is I know I have a project that's due tomorrow, and I think I possibly did 15% of the work on that project. So I need to get a move on that so I can have it ready on time, because I don't want that to turn into another thing, right? Like, not only is she not well, but she's not even completing her work on time. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I sat here and was going to put on some powder foundation, but I think I'm going to forego it because do you see that texture coming up on my forehead? It's because, child, I have not been using my retinols or my acids for like a month, because yes, it's been like a month since I was supposed to get my eyebrows done. That is a whole nother thing. The artist was sick, and it's really been like a cat and mouse game on if she's feeling better. I haven't checked her Instagram at all because I don't want to upset myself if I find out that, you know, she's honoring other appointments and then just has not honored mine. And to her credit, she did reach out to me. I think, I don't know, it's been a couple of days ago that she reached out to me and asked if a certain date I could do it. And I was like, no, I actually have another obligation on that date. So can you let me know like some more availability on your calendar? And that is the issue that I am running into right now because the communication is just not the best. And I understand that the first time we were scheduled was on me because I wasn't necessarily doing what I was supposed to do as far as my skincare regimen. And then 100%, I'm still okay with the fact that we ended up having to reschedule because she wasn't feeling well. But then when that appointment came around, she still wasn't feeling well. And I'm like, dang, I feel hella bad because to be sick for that amount of time sucks. And it's giving flu, and we have just crossed the threshold to fall. So I don't know what she came down with, but Lord, I hope she's feeling better, which I think she is because she reached out to me. But it's just like the responsiveness when I get back to her, when she gets back to me, it's like days in between. And I'm just like, honey, are we doing this or are we not doing this? So I'm in a holding pattern for that. I'm bringing that up because since I don't have a date of when I'm going to be able to get these eyebrows done, I don't want to start using my stuff and then find myself in a situation where she gives me a date that I'm actually available and can do it. And then I have to say, oh no, I actually can't because I've been using the wrong products. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go through that again. So I'm having to go without the products that keep the texture the way I feel like it's supposed to be. And it's crazy because on my cheeks, it's fine, but it's like this forehead area is, I don't know, it's looking a little textured to me. All right, I need to get a move on, and I am clearly in here just bumping my actual gums because I also need to figure out what the heck I'm putting on, and I need to take my hair out because we have a little experiment going on, which, let me stop running my mouth. Let me finish getting my face together, and then I'll be right back. All right, what was the experiment you asked? On the entire head, my shampoo was Cécred products. For conditioner, I used the Adwoa deep conditioner on this side and then the hydrating conditioner on this side. Then followed it up with Adwoa's leave-in on both sides because Cécred does not have one. And then on this side, I did the Adwoa curl cream. And on this side, I did the Cécred moisture sealing lotion. And I'm trying to see if I can tell a difference in my twist out situation. I'm going to sit here and whiz through this as fast as I can because I kind of wanted to sit at my desk for at least 30 minutes before I jumped on that call at 10. And yes, girl, it's another 9:30 day. Okay, before I turn my hyperlapse on, I wanted to show y'all what I mean by the Adwoa curl cream clumping. Like, do you see how it's just coming apart on its own without very much work from me? There is a little bit of webbing, which I'm not entirely sure why, because back in the day when I used to use this, it did not web like that. But overall, it's still clumping, which is what I like. I could just separate it like that so that the twist out ends up looking really fluffy. I don't know how I missed this. About the webbing though, yeah, I don't know what the cause of that is. I also don't know if any of the ingredients in this curl cream changed because low key, it does look a little separated. Here I am talking about I ain't got time and I'm running my mouth. Let me show you this real quick though. And usually, if it separates, they'll say it doesn't have any effect on the, like how it works, but can you see those little granules in there? I do not remember this curl cream looking like that when I used to buy it a couple years ago, when I used to buy it regularly. And this is the one that I ended up getting off of Amazon. So they might have had to remix the formula or something. I don't know. Or maybe I just need to get a fresher batch when they drop the refills or whatever. Let's do this first sacred one together because I really have no idea how this is gonna turn out. Like I said, I used the Adwoa leave-in and I raked it through, and I also raked through the moisture lotion. So I'm hoping for a clump here. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. This might actually have worked out. Oh my goodness. What? Okay, it's giving a little webbing and a little bit of frizz, but like this is not terrible. Okay, all right, I'm gonna start another time lapse and take the rest of these out and fluff it out. Did I just unlock a new styler? Oh my gosh, what? I have not even fluffed this out yet. Can you even tell which side is which? I mean, baby, this is, hands down, this turned out so much better than I was even anticipating. Low key, even better than I was even anticipating. This is cute, this is cute, this is cute, this is cute. Okay, let me pin my hair. And as a reminder, this is the sacred side. Look at, I mean, if we gonna do it, we gonna do it, right? Look at this. And I'm also one of those people that I don't like my twist outs to be looking flat or whatever. I like them to have some volume, and I definitely see and feel the volume towards my root area. And I love that for me. Oh my gosh, I love that so much for me. This is what I was thinking. Wearing this long sleeve with some black skinny jeans and loafers because, girl, my toes are not done. Do I like this outfit? No, I don't. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't, but am I gonna wear it because I know I don't have time to rifle through that closet? I absolutely am. But it is 9:35 right now, and I need to go to my desk and figure out what the heck is happening for the rest of the day. If anybody put anything on my calendar, because I was also off yesterday, taking care of some other stuff. So yeah, I am feeling better about how today is going. Well, my morning is going so far though, because I literally cannot get enough. The definition in this hair is popping off, and you can't talk to me crazy today. Like, those hours to put this together. should have, so now I'm running late. I think I'm gonna get there maybe like 5 minutes late, but I went ahead and just threw some stuff in my bag because, girl, I'm hungry. None of this goes together. Absolutely none of this. I have a ginger ale, one of these little, what are they called? Nature's Bakery fig bars, the blueberry flavor, and some blueberry yogurt. So I'm just gonna sit in here, try to get to this job, and scarf down this food so I don't be sitting in that meeting with my stomach grumbling all loud, because that's me all day. Everybody in the room looking at me like, dang, who is that? And I'm over here like, it's me. That means this meeting done ran too long because my stomach growling. I did find out some extra information though. Apparently we're supposed to be having a group lunch. I didn't know nothing about that. I was kind of making the assumption that it was like a yo-yo kind of thing, but I guess not. This day really done went from 0 to 10 so fast. So fast. Here I am again, wandering around the parking lot looking for that elevator. Parking in corners of this garage I ain't never seen in my life. It's 11:02 though, so I am officially 2 minutes late. I'm about to get hit by a car. Okay, gosh, it is still so hot out here. Yeah, I was gonna run a couple of errands during my little transitional break or whatever, but I don't think I have enough time, so I'm just gonna run up in Michael's and save what I was, hold on, I was just 20% off. I am slightly annoyed with myself that I have busted up inside Michael's, and for one, I'm not seeing the rose gold roll that I was hoping that I was seeing in the vinyl section, but I literally cannot remember for the life of me the color of the vinyl that I already have cut out. I don't even remember the actual design. I think it was pumpkins. It might have been leaves, or like leaves and pumpkins. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm gonna take a second and go through my phone and see if I can figure out what I actually thought I was gonna make, and to see if I can make heads or tails of it. But I ain't got all day to be up in here, so I need to figure this out. Okay, the verdict is Michael's ain't got it. They simply do not have. Was my lens dirty? Did find a Caesar squeegee thing that I've been looking for a little bit. Not like actively looking, but I know it'll come in handy when I'm trying to like layer things, especially because at some point this season I would like to try to look at stickers, just to see if I can make some, you know what I mean? That was a nice little field trip outside the house for the start of the day. I really do think that helped lift my spirits a little bit, but now I gotta get a move on this project. I don't know what is going on with this computer. My docking station went out. Literally the one that IT just sent me maybe like 2 months ago. I don't know what happened to it. It's not working. So I've got the original charger cord to this laptop slung up underneath my desk. At some point in the next couple of days, I need to like reconfigure this wire situation because this is not gonna work. So that meeting that I was having before I left, I was hoping that meeting would result in me not having to do this project. I was really willing it in that direction, but we don't exactly have another option to get the information that we need. So that is going to be my focal point for the rest of the afternoon. I'm thinking it's gonna take me a couple of hours to finish. Oh, yeah. I'm telling you right now, I don't want to work on this project, but I gotta do it.
It's a lot of like constant measuring and competition against each other, which is stressful.
All right. Yeah, that was honestly the only thing that I got done off of my to-do list today, period. Which means tomorrow I gotta be working fast like lightning because I have some stuff that I really just need to get done and get off of my desk to make space for new things. And I can't do that if I am just lagging behind on some of this other stuff. Yeah, that's all I got on it for today. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. I have some laundry that needs to be folded and put away. I need to change the linens on my bed, but I kind of just don't feel like doing that, so. Because I'm an adult and I pay the bills and can't nobody tell me nothing, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get myself some water and then probably settle down on the couch for a little bit and try and not restart, but just turn on Mission Impossible again and see if I care about that movie today, because I started it yesterday and we were actually talking about this at lunch. Oops, sorry. We were actually talking about this at lunch, how Netflix has just been so dry. And quite frankly, I don't remember watching anything on Netflix after my Viking escapades, because I really do think it's been like a month and a half or so since I've turned on Netflix. And I turned it on yesterday looking for something to watch and it's like dry. I have heard about that show, something about the lives of Mormon housewives or something that's been floating around. I don't know whether or not I'm gonna watch it. I don't even understand what the premise of the show is. My brain is immediately going to Real Housewives of Atlanta, and it cannot possibly be adjacent to that. Like, that just does not make sense in my mind. But I may give that a go. And I found Mission Impossible, the latest one, actually on Prime Video, because Netflix didn't have a single thing. So y'all tell me, what are you actually watching on TV these days? I don't care if it's like actual cable or if it's from one of the streaming services. I just feel like when I went looking for content, there was no content to be found. And that just seems absurd to me. I even took a stroll through Disney Plus and didn't find anything new. So you tell me, what you watching? Or are you just out here rewatching shows you've already seen because ain't nothing else on?
He toppled it over. Capital idea, he said, grabbing a teacup and thrusting it towards us.
Is that a spider? Oh, hell no! I'm so sorry. Goodbye.
Let's stop and stay.
I guess we've officially entered fall drink territory, because last night, I kid you not, I slept under a total of 3 blankets, okay? It was just like, by the time I got back from dinner, my bones were absolutely chilling. And from what I recall, it was only like 65 degrees. So I feel like it's time to make a hot drink. Also because I just have not made one in quite a while. So I'm gonna reheat my Earl Grey tea, because I made that tea yesterday but didn't quite get back around to actually finishing the drink. So I'm just gonna reheat that and then use some lavender buds and make a London fog. I feel like that's all I kind of have time for right now, because I also need to get my booty back to my computer because I'm still in the trenches. The agenda for today, I mean, I'm working today, but also I need to make a trip to somebody's grocery store to pick up a couple of things, but mostly to get some stuff for dinner, because I'd already pre-made taco meat with the intent of making taco soup, but I don't have the rest of the ingredients to make the taco soup. So I need to stop by a store and get that stuff. And then while I'm at it, I might as well just do a quick sweep of the freezer and the refrigerator to make sure that I'm not lacking anything else to get me through the rest of the week, maybe like the next week and a half. It is raining today, so the lighting is going to be giving doom and gloom because it's so gray outside right now. like unbelievably gray. I also need to catch up on my personal inbox, as in my text messages and phone calls, because there's been messages that have been received and not read, calls that have been missed and not returned. And I need to sort out a list between like things I can do like really quick, like in between work, and then time I need to carve out later to actually return phone calls. It's just that like when I'm not feeling my best, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk because I don't have anything to say. I just want to find a spot up in here, sit and rot and wait for, you know, the clouds to dissipate and for me to return to myself. But again, you can't do that forever, and you have to choose a day to like get up. And that day was a couple of days ago, and I'm feeling a little bit better. And of course, I'm just wishing that I had just picked up the phone and answered the text messages when they came in, because I have quite a few. Anyway, with that being said, I need to start my work for the day. I have a meeting coming up that I just want to run through some data real quick to make sure that I've got my stuff squared away, and then kind of like set the stage for me to bang out some additional tasks, because my to-do list today is not long, but the things that I need to do are going to take me some time to complete. So here's to having a better day despite the rain, the clouds, and the fog. We're going to do it, okay? I'm not gonna say that that was a waste of my time, because it was like the most productive meeting that I feel like I have been in and been a part of in quite some time. It's also 12:55. So we were in there for a very, very long time, and I am hungry. I have done like a teaspoon worth of work outside of that meeting, and I still need to go to the grocery store. So I think my plan of attack is going to be, oh, it's still raining. Good night. Okay. I think the plan of attack is going to be, before I get started on anything else that I wrote on this to-do list for today, I need to carve out some time for specifically me, myself, and I. So I think I'm gonna go into the kitchen and do a sweep of the groceries to see if I have enough to get by for like the next week and a half, mostly concerning the meal that I have pre-planned in my brain to have tonight. I also need to take that taco meat out of the freezer and then think in my brain what I want for lunch, because I don't have any leftovers to eat. So while I'm out picking up those groceries, I can also pick up something to eat. What's left after that? I don't think I'm gonna have time for anything else, quite frankly. I think it's honestly just doing that quick run to the grocery store and getting lunch is all I'm gonna have time for today. And again, like, it's also raining, so I'm not really trying to be out and about that much anyways. I would rather my car be completely stationary when it's raining, because these people in Atlanta, child, one drop of rain and cars is flipping over, people are skidding off the road, trees are falling, neighborhoods are getting flooded out. It's just bonkers. I'm trying to think of more words, and baby girl, I don't have any, so let me just start my rummaging. Slight change of plans here. I went ahead and was like, girl, work smarter, not harder. So I placed a pickup order for Kroger, which I don't have to go get until 4 o'clock. My slot is from 4 to 5. So that saved me some time in the atmosphere. And then I'm gonna slide through Aldi to get the remaining few things that I need for my list, which is honestly only produce. And off the top of my head, I'm thinking it was salad greens, cucumber, tomato, and possibly some grapes, because the grapes that I got from Kroger last time were so bomb. Like, they were fat and crispy and just delicious. So I really want to get some grapes. But right now the mission is food, because I have not eaten at all today, and I feel like I'm gonna faint. I'm so hungry. All right, this is what lunch is looking like. Ask me what's in here, and I'm probably gonna lie to you because I was just picking and choosing things. I want to say, well, first of all, the dressing was supposed to be on the side. Okay, well, there's grilled chicken, broccoli. I have basmati rice, pickled red onion. I think this is the harissa. I want to say this is the hummus. And maybe this is the Greek dressing that they had. Not entirely sure. And then I definitely ordered a grains and greens bowl. Or no, you know what, this is right, because here's some kale. Okay. Well, yeah, this is what I ordered for lunch, child. All of this means nothing if it's not good. I did ask them to put the sauces on the side though, because I don't remember what all of them taste like. That's good. I just don't know what it is. This is the hummus. Yep, I remember that being good still. And then the harissa. Okay. Honestly, I think everything that I ordered in this bowl is good enough where I could just do a quick little mixeroo. Oh, that harissa is hecka good. Okay. I just wanted to get something nutritious into my body because for the last however long, I have honestly just been eating like absolute trash. And could that be affecting how I've been feeling? 100%. It looks like absolute trash after it's been mixed up, but it's gonna be bussin' though. This is delicious. It's very cutesy, very fresh, very mindful, very what? Demure. Oh, this is hecka good. Okay, well, let me take my little lunch back to my desk. You know what? Scratch that. I'm about to give myself 10 minutes with my feet up. And then I'm going to go back to work. You know why? Because, baby, I deserve. I done put in some work today. Man, it's 6:09. And I just logged off work a couple of minutes ago. How I sat here and worked until after 6 o'clock, child. I know exactly what happened. I got into the zone and I needed to make up for the fact that I was in that long ass meeting earlier today. But now I need to go get my groceries because my pickup slot was between 4 to 5. Which really in the grand scheme of things doesn't matter because it's not like they're gonna put my groceries back. But I did start a load of laundry because apparently word on the street is there's a hurricane coming, and even though like in my mind I don't think I'm gonna lose power or anything like such as, but you know, I could always be wrong. I could always be wrong. So I have my portable battery charging over here. I plugged in my laptop. I plugged in my iPad. I'm gonna download a movie or two, maybe 3, honestly, because if I don't have any power tomorrow, quite frankly, what I'm supposed to do, I could turn it into cricket time because I have not been cricketing very much as of late, and I've been going on and on about this cup that I want to redo. Not that I want to redo, that I actually want to do, because child, look, and I know the lighting is trash, but I don't know when I did this. This was probably like not a few days ago. It was at least like a week and a half ago. I called myself making a cup for Halloween time because I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. It is one of my favorite movies, and I want to redo this so bad. Like, I'm gonna have to insert in some B-roll of what this cup actually looks like, but I went wrong, and I think I know where I went wrong at, but like the pumpkins and Jack need to be redone because I have mad bubbles. I'm also over here talking like I don't have somewhere else to go if I don't have power. So, girl, we don't know. Anyway, I say all that to say I got my little devices charging or whatever, and I'm gonna preload some content for me to watch. But as for right now, I need to get out of this apartment and go get my groceries, like for reals, because if we are about to get a hurricane, like, I would like to have my food. You know, I would like to have my food. Speaking of, I was in Aldi earlier today, and I was talking on the phone, which is why there's no footage. But I was just like, why is this store looking like it's packed like the club? Why are there so many people around here with buggies and it's like early afternoon? Girl, duh, because they shopping for the thing. As for me, I'm not doing any extra shopping per se. I was just trying to pick up stuff, again, to get through the rest of this week, and also maybe like the first part of next week. It's strictly like a mental health thing, because I just don't feel like I'm going to be motivated enough to go grocery shopping in the next few days, especially if it continues to be ugly like this outside. Anyway, I've said enough. Vamos. This is awfully suspicious. I'm the only car here in these pickup spots, and I checked in a good 5-6 minutes ago and haven't seen a single soul come out of those doors. How exactly am I supposed to get my groceries? There is this portion of my spirit that's saying the reason why there were no pickup times after 5 o'clock is because, baby, they went home. And now I'm like, is my food being held hostage then? I really don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna give it maybe another 5 minutes, and if somebody does not roll out of that door with my things, I'm gonna call the number, and then if nobody answers the number, I guess I'm gonna have to go inside, because I don't have my things to make dinner. Now, could I just eat Pop-Tarts and cereal for dinner? Yeah, but my bones are starting to chill again, and I just really want something hot and delightful. Nobody picked up the phone, and they got me out here in the rain. I am suing. This song is so appropriate for the groceries that I'm apparently never gonna get. Oh girl, they closed the damn pickup at 5 o'clock. And guess where I was at 5 o'clock? Working. Oh, I'm so mad. Okay. Because I'm telling you right now, all I want to do is push every shelf over in this store. I'm never gonna get my groceries. She was like, yeah, you're the fourth person who came in here asking about that, and they never sent a notice or called anyone to let them know that our pickup was closing early. And I'm like, so girl, what am I supposed to do about my food? And she's like, well, I can't go back there. Ma'am, what the actual... Okay, you know what? I'm not about to get outdone by this store. So I'm just about to go in the aisles and find the stuff I need for this taco soup. And that's all I got on it. Because I'm not about to comb this store for everything that I put in that order when somebody has already done that and I just can't get it today. I still want to sue. I'm not playing. And I can't wait to call and complain when I get in the car. Oh. I'm gonna have to tell y'all the rest, but I need to find what I'm looking for and get out of here, because this store is packed. Okay. What an absolute wild time. What a wild time. Now, I take back some of what I said before. Not everything, but some of what I said, because let me explain to you how I am in the chip aisle, right? Getting my little tortilla chips for my taco soup. And the guy that I was talking to at the front, like near guest services or whatever, he crosses paths with me. Like, I think he starts the conversation with like, okay, well, if you're gonna grocery shop for your stuff, what you need to do is like tomorrow either call in and ask to be refunded for your pickup order, or if you're gonna come into the store and not necessarily shop for everything, but still pick up select things out of your pickup order, to tell them, hey, cancel all the stuff that you got today and you'll pick up the rest of it. And I was like, bruh, Are you telling me that there's honestly nobody in this whole place that has access to the cold storage? And he was like, it's not even so much of having access to the cold storage as much as it is nobody else but that team knows how to use that system that inventories the food and says whether or not you actually came to get it. And I'm just like, I hear what you're saying, but also I did not have it in my mind today to be in here combing the aisles to get my groceries. And he was like, I hear you, and I also think it's messed up because they didn't even tell us. So like, yeah, we had customers coming in, and we'll probably have customers coming in throughout the rest of the night on the same thing. Like, dang, how come y'all didn't tell me that y'all closed pickup? And originally I wasn't too concerned about like not making my pickup slot because that's happened before, and they told me, and I called that time because I was panicking. It was around the time when I first started using pickup, and they were like, oh, it's not a big deal. Like, if you don't make your pickup slot, you know, we're not going to put your food back or whatever. You could come to a later slot if you want to. You'll just have to wait in the queue until, you know, it's your turn. And I'm like, okay, so I'm applying the same logic. But low key, like a month and a half ago, this same thing happened to me because I go to pick up my food because I get the message that says, hey, your order pickup is ready. I show up, and a guy comes out the sliding glass doors on some, I'm sorry, we didn't really actually prepare your order because we don't have any employees. Excuse me, what? Actually, like, how is that even my issue? And why did nobody call me to tell me that before I hopped in my little car and came down here to get my food? So that was a whole thing. And I called Kroger, and child, I went off, and they were like, oh my gosh, ma'am, we're so sorry. And they gave me like a $25 credit. I was like, yeah, I hear what y'all are saying, and I appreciate this credit, but also like stop wasting people's time. Anyway, I'm talking to the dude or whatever, and I'm like, the only thing that I really have the capacity to do right now is to go around the store and get the things that I need for dinner, because for one, y'all also don't have no buggies, babe. Like, y'all ain't got no buggies. So how I'm supposed to complete my full shopping trip and I ain't got nothing to put my groceries in? I'm going around the store to get my things, and I'm at self-checkout, and I run into him again, and he's like, okay, look, go ahead and scan all your groceries, but don't check out. I'm gonna do something real quick. In my mind, I'm thinking, sir, I'm gonna be honest. If this isn't you coming to tell me that you done found a way to go get my groceries out the cold storage, I don't really think there's too much for us to talk about, because now I know I have to come back to this store to get the rest of my things, and I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to get them all at one time. Girl, hold on. Somebody gonna tell me I'm lying. What you know about the man came back with a merchandise credit for me. And I was just like, actually quite stunned. If I'm being for real, I was quite stunned, and I was just like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, because low-key you did not have to do that, and I appreciate you. And I'm wondering, why me? But also, I need to stop questioning things, because when blessings come into my life, I need to stop questioning why the good things are happening and just be thankful and gracious that they're happening. So I was just like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And guess how much it was for? $20. So guess how much I paid for all the little things that I had picked up? 40 cents. Girl, dinner is free. We're gonna have dinner for free. I'm taken aback. Because, again, he didn't have to do that. And I don't know why he chose to do that for me. And honestly, I don't know if he did that for all the other customers that came in talking about, yo, where's my groceries? Like, y'all owe me food. I don't know. Ooh, this thing is on the gangsta lean. Okay. Is that better? Slightly. Yeah, so I don't know if he was like handing out gift cards to everybody else, because like low-key it really is an inconvenience, because nobody got a message saying, hey, we're closing early. Nobody got a phone call, like nothing. So I'm pretty sure that there's going to be more people within my time slot and possibly later that are going to show up looking for their food and are not about to get it. So yeah, I'm feeling really very much so like God's favorite right now, because not only were the things that I needed for dinner in stock and I didn't have to run around looking for substitutions, I also basically got dinner for free. Like, come on now. That's this week's praise report. A lot of the times it's worth it when something not so stellar happens and you don't just like go off on the people in the store, because it wasn't their fault. So what would have been the point of me popping off at the people behind the counter? Like, they're not in charge. They're not the manager. So you could be disappointed. You could be irritated, aggravated, or whatever. But honestly, sometimes it really pays. I would say a lot of the times it does pay to just like take your L and go about your business and do what you can to try and fix it, because you just never know. Somebody might just be like, I appreciate them not going off on me, and hook you up with a gift card for the Kroger. Man, all right. Anyways, let me stop bumping my gums and get my dinner together, and then just make sure that my devices and stuff are charged, because I just feel like the theme is we're all going to be swimming tomorrow. Like, we're going to open our doors and there's going to be ponds and lakes in front of everybody's dwelling, and I'm chill about it, and I don't feel like I'm overreacting. Do I feel like I have enough to get by? I feel like I had this conversation with y'all earlier. Yeah, I have enough to get by probably for the next few days. So the fact that I didn't get to pick up my full order today is not like a complete loss to me. It's just more of an inconvenience, and you know, I'm not going to harp on the inconvenience. It is what it is, and I still have food to eat. So I'm just going to finish my dinner, sit down somewhere, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Am I going to be swimming in the morning? I don't know.
Oh my Lord.
We're on a mission. I'm okay. It's been raining all night. All night. My neighborhood not flooded. I still got power. Everything's fine. But my man got stuck on the freeway. So I gotta go get him, girl. I gotta go get him. Oh my gosh. He said the ramp is flooded, child. Man, this rain has not let up though. So I'm pretty sure there's some folks' neighborhoods who are flooded, because the drainage in Atlanta is trash, okay? It's just crazy. It's also the way that there's no other cars on this street other than mine. That's what made the girl go home. Oh no, here's another car. Okay, it ain't just me. All right. He said it's flooded over here, but I don't. Okay, I'm gonna keep driving because. Oh man, I don't see the flooding yet, but I'm trying not to like roll up on it too fast to the point where, child, I get stuck too. Like, I want to do that. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. It's starting to get a little floody. Nah, I need to find them. All of that is water. Are you freaking serious right now? Oh my God.
That gotta be at least.
I don't know. Oh my God. Wait a minute. So it stopped after it had already cleared the puddle? Right. Dang. Okay. So not really sure if these people are here to help or just to shut down the freeway. Yeah. He got the thigh highs on. I'm surprised the water didn't get inside your car door. first of all, we are going to ignore what I look like right now and the fact that I'm in yesterday's clothes. Daylight has fallen upon us and we're still sitting here. The Hero guys are still plugging away at the drain, like trying to unclog it. Like Hero is behind us, shutting off the on-ramp so people can't get on. We're just sitting here waiting for the tow truck, who has also changed their ETA 3 times already. So I honestly don't know when they're coming. I'm just here for moral support at this point, because ain't nothing nobody could do. These poor guys have been over here trying to clear this drain for a while. The water is receding way slower than I would think it would if the drain was cleared, because he's not like raking a bunch of debris out at one time. It's like small pieces here and there. So I don't know. This is my 3rd and 4th hash brown. I ate oatmeal this morning. I drank some tea, had a few sips of water, and this is what my lunch hour has become. Oh, my nerves are so bad. They're so bad. It is 5:50 and I think I'm gonna go take a walk. I think fresh air would do me some good, especially with the way that I'm feeling right now, where I just kind of want to scream to the top of my lungs and yeah, like shout in frustration. So I'm gonna change out of my pajama pants, put on some leggings, take maybe like a 15-20 minute walk, and then come back and chill for the rest of the night. I was poking around on my phone a second ago and I saw that Will on a Whim has posted a 1 hour long vlog, and I'm just like, my winnings for the day are going to be sitting on my behind on this couch, watching his vlog, eating my leftover ice cream, because I also don't have an appetite for real food. The way that you cannot even tell that it was raining for pretty much a straight 24 hours is crazy. Like, everything looks dry. The parking lot is completely dry. No puddles, no nothing. Even the leaves, I hear them falling from the tree and they sound dry. What? Where do we live? What is this world? Anyway, I'm gonna boost off for a few minutes and I'll catch y'all when I get back in the house. Girl, what you know about? I'm in the front room, okay? Watching YouTube videos. And then at some point, the videos started watching me. Which to me is just signaling to my brain, it's time for me to hang it up flat screen. This was such a long week for so many reasons. I am so tired. Thankfully, I don't have any single plan, so I'm gonna lay it down, folks. This is all that I got on it for the week. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will catch you in the next one.